What's up? I'm Albert, and this is another episode of Blood and Brews. So, tonight, I got the privilege of finally watching the cult classic, The Re-Animator. It's a 1985 horror comedy fantasy in my mind. I mean, it was funny, it was ridiculous, campy. I don't know. The film is rated R with a runtime of 1 hour and 26 minutes and is directed by Stuart Gordon. Starring Bruce Abbott, Barbara Crampton, David Gale, Robert Sampson, and Jeffrey Combs. As for beer, tonight's beer is Macaroni Necklace from Slice Beer Company. It's a New England style hazy IPA with a 6.8% ABV. A soft and smooth hazy, sweet fruit nose, notes of lychee and peach sorbet, complementing the baby hop punch and a bit of earthiness. So, this movie was loosely based on the 1922 H.P. Lovecraft serial novel Herbert West Re-Animator. So, when it first was put out, it was rated X. So, spoilers, they do show a lot of nudity in it. There's like a lot of... Anyways, we'll get to that. They ended up editing it down to a rating of R. So, something to keep note of. What would it rate on the gore scale, you ask? I think that it would constitute as bloody. I mean, one of the doctors in the movie is holding a human brain in his hand after cutting it out of a body. So, bloody. That's what we're going to go with. Okay, so basically, this movie is about Herbert West, and he's come up with this serum, or potion, or whatever you want to call it, that brings dead things back to life. He ends up leaving his professor in Switzerland, who dies of, well, I don't want to give too much away, and he ends up coming to, what is it, a University of Miskatonic in Arkham, Massachusetts. And he ends up renting a room from a fellow colleague or student or whatnot, and takes over his basement and ends up putting this laboratory down there where he does all these tests. He ends up bringing this guy's cat, his roommate's cat, back to life, and to me it's hilarious because they're trying to get this cat. It's going crazy after being brought back from the dead, and it's like this weird zombie cat that's attacking him. But during it, they get a hold of the cat and throw it against the wall, and it like leaves this blood smear, and it cracked me up the whole time I was watching it. But yeah, throughout the movie, he ends up using the serum on people. I think he goes to like a morgue at the school and brings all these dead bodies back to life, and it gets really crazy. And there's even a weird scene where... Anyways, no spoilers. No more spoilers. I want you guys to go out and watch this movie. It's fun, it's campy, it's ridiculous and over the top. It's definitely worth watching. It's a cult classic. I mean, come on, guys. If you haven't seen 1985's The Re-Animator, go watch it. It's definitely a fun, good time. And, yeah. Thank you for watching Blood and Brews. Have a very good night, and yeah.